When people ask what it's like during a rotation, words alone can't describe it. So we thought we'd put together a short clip of what a typical rotation day would look like on one of our floating healthcare clinics in the South Pacific. The day generally begins with a cup of coffee on deck as you watch another incredible sunrise slowly climb above a nearby island. This is generally followed by a quick breakfast and briefing with your other volunteers and local healthcare staff as you prepare supplies for the day's patients' activities. The volunteer team is delivered directly to the beach or landing nearest the village. Sometimes that is a short walk along the beach, other times it's a longer walk through the jungle, but your arrival is expected and always anticipated. You then set up your clinic in the available facility, which depending upon the village you are visiting could be a church, a meeting hall, or even a crowded tent. With a simple patient flow structure that starts with the evaluation and moves down the line to the treatments and/or prescriptions, and finally to the pharmacy for fulfillment and checkout. With your local healthcare workers nearby ready to translate and assist, what starts as a trickle of patients generally grows quickly into a very busy and full clinic. As the remote island patients arrive, you will see the occasional emergency need that may require stitches, antibiotics, and specific medicines for direct care. In addition, many who visit are bringing chronic care needs like diabetes and high blood pressure, something that is very prevalent in the South Pacific and requires constant follow-up and treatment. Some patients are completely unaware of the dangers, while others are very aware, but lack the understanding to address it in their lives and the tragic impact it can have if untreated. We always invite the local school children to stop by for a quick checkup to make sure the little sores they often get have not turned into major infections. If our island nation partner has an active immunization initiative, we add that to our services. If there are patients that cannot travel to the clinic, we take a team to visit them in their homes. We do our best to ensure that everyone receives the care they need. With no power available, we track each patient evaluation and treatment with our C-Mercy tracking form. The data gathered is then input into our onboard database and shared with our island nation partners. This data is also available for our future rotation volunteers for patient care planning and special treatments. Freshly picked fruit is provided by the local islanders, and sometimes an island feast is provided by the village in appreciation, often served right down on the beach. As the day winds down and the patients awaiting evaluation slowly dwindles, we gather our remaining supplies and medicines and head back to the beach to await pickup and delivery back to the floating healthcare clinic vessel anchored in the lagoon. With every other day a travel day, our volunteers have plenty of time to do a little swimming and snorkeling, beach combing, rugby with the local islanders, or just relaxing before dinner that evening. If it is a travel day, then we pull up anchor and sail to our next destination in order to be ready to serve the next morning. The end of the day is often much like the incredible start of the day, except in reverse. As you watch the sun slowly set into the ocean, and watch as the stars come out and fill the sky like you've never seen before. Whether you stay up to play cards, listen and share life stories with your team members and local healthcare team, or silently slip off with that novel you have longed to read. At the end of the day, your time spent on one of our floating healthcare clinics in the South Pacific will be one of the most memorable volunteer opportunities you will ever experience. We hope you get the chance to join us on one of our upcoming rotations.